It's January 2022 and Kanye West is driving around Los Angeles, desperately trying to find his daughter Chicago's birthday party. He goes live on Instagram, frustrated, saying nobody will tell him the location. His ex Kim Kardashian isn't answering. He's calling friends, security, anyone, just to be able to wish his daughter a happy birthday. Now, say what you will about Kanye, but in this moment, it hit home for a lot of dads. The feeling of being shut out, powerless, completely at the mercy of someone else when all you want to do is see your child. Here's the thing. Custody battles aren't won by emotions or Instagram rants. They're won by strategy. And if you make the same mistakes Kanye did, you could be putting your custody case at serious risk. I'm Mark Real Jr., the father's rights attorney. I've seen firsthand how good fathers lose time with their kids because of mistakes they didn't even realize they were making. Let's break down what Kanye West's divorce has taught us about custody battles and how you can avoid the same traps. Losing your temper. If there's one thing Kanye did over and over, it was losing his temper. And he did it publicly. After his divorce, he called Kim out in interviews, accused her of keeping the kids from him, and even attacked her parenting. The result? He looked unstable. And in custody cases, perception is everything. Judges do not want to see emotional outbursts in court or out of court. If you start yelling, making threats, or even sending aggressive text messages, you're giving your ex's lawyer everything they need to argue that you're too unstable to co-parent. Kanye didn't just vent online. He took it a step further. After finally getting the address to Chicago's birthday party, he showed up at the party uninvited. That's the kind of thing that can fast track you to a restraining order. Courts take unwanted appearances very seriously. If your ex doesn't want you at their home and you show up anyway, it can be used as evidence that you are harassing them. And if you get a restraining order granted, your custody case just got a lot harder. Lessons from Kanye. Number 1, control your emotions. No angry text messages or public rants on the internet. Number 2, never show up uninvited to your ex's house or another private residence that you weren't explicitly invited to. And number 3, if there's a custody issue, work through legal channels, not through confrontation. Second, social media can be destructive to a custody case. Kanye also showed us exactly what not to do on social media, from posting anti-Semitic remarks to showing a swastika on his Yeezy website during the Super Bowl. He's lost major deals, public support, and credibility. And if you think your Instagram rants or Twitter posts won't end up in court, think again. Your ex's lawyer will screenshot everything, and the judge will look at all the evidence of your character. But Kanye's issues didn't stop online. His public behavior is also working against him. Showing up at the Grammys with his new wife wearing basically nothing, yeah, that's not a great look. And if you're fighting for custody, judges want to see stable, responsible parents, not someone making headlines for controversy and shock value. Lessons from Kanye. Lock down your social media. And to be honest with you, delete if necessary. Be mindful of your public image. Your choices outside of court still affect your case. Judges look at your moral character, so don't give them a reason to doubt yours. Number 3, bad-mouthing your ex. Another big mistake Kanye made, he bad-mouthed Kim over and over again in public. He attacked her for letting North use TikTok, accused her of bad parenting, and even made a music video showing Pete Davidson buried alive. Do you think that made him look like a responsible, mature co-parent? Absolutely not. Judges hate when one parent trash talks the other. It could cost you your custody case. If the court thinks you're turning the child against your ex or you're just outwardly hostile, they may limit your time with them. Lessons from Kanye. Do not badmouth your ex in court or on social media. Judges want to see co-parents who are willing to work together. Number 4, thinking 50-50 is automatic. Kanye seemed to assume that because he's the father, he'd automatically get 50-50 custody. But that's just not how family court works. In California, judges look at who the primary caretaker has been and who's capable of being that primary caretaker. In his case, it was Kim. Dads make the mistake all the time that the courts will just hand them equal parenting time. But if you weren't already taking the kids to school, helping with homework, attending doctor's appointments, before the divorce, you have to prove that you can do it now. Lessons from Kanye. Be proactive. Show the courts you're already doing the parenting work. Document everything. School pickups, doctor's visits, meals. Judges don't just give out 50-50 because. They want to see two parents who can both provide for their children. Complaining about child support or other court orders. Kim and Kanye's divorce may have made the most splashy headlines when it came out that he was ordered to pay $200,000 a month, the highest publicly known order ever. And what did he do? He complained, and he complained loudly. But here's the problem. Complaining about child support or any other order the courts make you look unwilling to support your kids. Pay your child support. And more importantly, follow the court orders. If you need something adjusted, go through legal channels, but never complain about the court online. Number 6, not having a consistent lawyer. Now let's talk about one of Kanye's biggest missteps. He kept switching lawyers. Every few months, a new attorney was representing him. And guess what? That made him look disorganized and difficult to work with. Lesson from Kanye? Pick the right lawyer from the start and stick with them. A strong, consistent legal strategy is your best shot at winning custody. Now, there's a lot that can be learned from Kim and Kanye's situation and Kanye's behavior before, during, and after their divorce. And if you're in California and you need a father's rights attorney, check out Real Father's Rights. We fight for dads who want equal parenting time and a fair shot in family court. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.